Late start, folks. We are back at it with our lovely Fenice Rinashita. Um, so we are just cleaning up parts here tonight. Unfortunately, well, a little bit. We aren't quite at a point where I can start building still. We did some of the building though. We got our lovely inner frame somewhat done. Unfortunately, the Rinashita's kind of got a weird inner frame and shit going here. So it doesn't stand on its own, as you can see. Some of these parts will have to come apart. Luckily, they're in spots where I can pull them apart, no issue. But other than that, like...
You know what it's like when plaques...
Sorry about that. But other than that, we are looking to just clean up parts a little bit more. Unfortunately, later today after the stream, is when I get the stuff I absolutely need. I've got some standing sticks and a polish bar, so that way I can properly clean parts up. And that way they will be 100% ready for when I go to actually priming and painting everything. I also plan to, hopefully tomorrow, unfortunately this does mean no stream tomorrow, I will be going to try and find the energy to begin priming the test subject. Our lovely RX-78 has chosen to be... That's not it. That is not it at all. Our lovely RX-78 has chosen to be a lovely test subject. Here are... We're having a good start to today, but yeah, there's all those white bits that will be changed to probably pink. I think we're gonna do pink with that. These are gonna be... Well, it doesn't really matter, honestly, the color of the parts. This is mostly just to test painting stuff, but we do still want to keep them separated. The little fun thing I did here, I had to build a modified alligator clip here. So I took a paper clip. Yes, alligator clip into a paper clip. So that way I could get the two nubs for the beam sabers. That's what they're called. Beam sabers, not lightsabers. And so basically with all that, that's going to be going to prime. I tried to cut down to as many pieces as possible. Obviously the rifle was almost... Well, not the rifle. Well, yeah, the rifle. But also the rocket launcher were all set up into one piece. So it's pretty good, pretty good. Other than that, we do have a slight update for those who are interested. Wednesday, we are going to be back at it again for our D&D session. I spoke with Kat, and she says we are all good and green and clear to go to D&D up. I will be starting that session 30 minutes earlier than normal, and I want to basically just have a go-over of what's going on in the series for everybody who either has missed it or, let's be fair, it has been well, it hasn't been, but it will be 2 weeks since we started our D&D session up. So I wanted to have a recap episode, a recap like time frame, not really episode, time frame to kind of go over everything and get everyone kind of back into the scheme of what's going on in the story. And yeah, so we're gonna do the first 30 minutes of stream for that on Wednesday, and then we will get back into the fight. Hopefully finish that fight up, because I absolutely need to get us moved on in the story. It is a side kind of episode that's mostly just meant to keep people going, and is probably going to be what opens us up to the big fight, honestly. Wait. Well, technically it's still episode 6, so never mind. My bad. We are a little bit farther away than I would like to be for that, so it's not quite time to unleash the the final boss episodes. I will be making that episode a 6.5 rather than a episode 7. I don't feel like it's important enough to create a episode 7. Honestly, it has to be an episode 6.5 because it's a continuation episode. I think that's what we're gonna do going forward too. For the series, if there's certain things where it's like it feels like it's more of a continuation, then I absolutely will just put it as a 0.5. Or in the case of like this is part B of my last stream where we were kind of building stuff. So we got that going. I've test fitted it, and that sounded like terrible English, I'm not gonna lie, but we've done a test fit for the action base. The action base absolutely fits into the display case we have going on. Now, will the kit fit in? I'm a little scared on that side of things because I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know. Absolutely fucking have no clue. I do want to find out, but unfortunately, the way we're building, that's not going to happen. So that's D&D. That's a stream situation. I'm hoping to hear soon have a more pronounced schedule for everybody. We'll see how that goes. Unfortunately, I'm going to be dedicating a little bit more time to my build. And with that, what that really translates to is I need to be dedicating more time to the painting side of things. But we are going to once everything gets into, because I basically have sanding sticks coming in, and with those sanding sticks I plan to clean up some parts, because I'm sorry, but I don't feel like what I've got going on is really that great. Also, I was telling him one shot at hit base. Yeah, fucking Castellans. Good shit. Warhammer. Got it. Oh. But yeah, so Tuesday. No stream, of course, but well, maybe. We'll see how I feel. But Tuesday, I do plan to go get my nails redone. As you can kind of see, one of them is kind of not doing great. I need to get them redone, and I am still deciding on a color scheme, which unfortunately, as I say, I'm deciding on another color scheme. I'm gonna be honest with you. When I go in to get them done, I may have a plan on what I want to do, but the second I see that lovely book of just different colors, the colors choose me. I don't choose them. And that may sound really fucking dumb, but it's just true. I mean, there's some exceptions to the rules there, but it's very far and few. I can't exactly say I remember why I did these two, but we did them. This was... It's March, so February I would have done them. I think these were the ones I did for my visit. It has been almost a fucking month since they've been here, and that really sucks to think about. But you know, we already got another planned visit going on. That is going to lead to some complications. So work has decided that, well, not work, but one of my coworkers decided they want to do a fucking a music festival on the same exact week that I need off, because that's when my birthday lands. And so I was going to do a visit that week. And unfortunately, I don't know who's going to win. But either way, I'm not going to lose. Because as much as it pains me to say this, I will take the... I don't know if I would say upfront loss, but the end result is that if they choose to let her go to a music festival and not let me have my birthday week off for somebody else that's taking their time out of their life to come visit me, we are gonna play this hard. We're gonna fuck them up. And they're not gonna be happy about it, but I will do it. And it sucks because I'm getting insurance soon with them, and I mean I need the insurance so I can get checked up on stuff. But I'm sorry. Me working here has lasted a couple months longer than I've already planned. Not gonna lie. But if for whatever reason this bimbo who, sorry, I have to go there. She's basically been slacking really hard, and I think that's something that they need to consider when giving people time off. I am usually, well, I'm punctual. I'm there on time. This bitch is anywhere between 30 minutes to and 2 hours late. Had several 1-800 calls because of just not showing up. The 1-800 is part of the program that they have where, oh, well, this store wasn't open when it was supposed to be. This is a problem kind of thing. And that did happen. She was basically supposed to come in one day to open. It was a day that I wasn't working. And it was also the day that I was going to get my hair done. So I decided, you know what? Oh, hi, Ben. How you doing? I was going to be nice, and I said, hey, I might, keyword might, and it was a hard might. I might come in to, open the shop. One, I'm glad I didn't because she didn't even show up. I was going to have to be there pretty much past my appointment time, and that wasn't going to happen from what I heard. So I made the right decision to just valiantly say I'm not coming in. And I slept through a couple phone calls. But we'll see. We'll see what's going on. Ugh, I have to be more careful with these cuts. Luckily, it should be an inner frame, so it won't matter. But yeah, we gotta be more careful. So for those just joining us, so D&D has been reinstated again. We are going to be having that session Wednesday. Based on the schedule that you see on my channel, we are going to be doing that 30 minutes earlier than normal. I want to do a recap for everyone who kind of either hasn't been able to show up because, life is life, or just the fact that in general, as a community of players, we took a week off. And that's not fair to the player base to be like, well, here's our session. You're just going to have to remember what we did. To be fair, the players probably don't fucking remember what we did. I do. I DM'd it. I remember, maybe not small details, but I remember everything up to this point. From the first episode to the second episode, third episode, and so on. The first episode, unfortunately, is unavailable to the world. There was a small accident, partially an accident. We tried to stream on my original Twitch account. I didn't know what the guy was doing, and so I did not save the video. So it was basically just a stream for people to just kind of see. And if you were there, you were there. Let's be fair. It was our first stream. Nobody was there. We maybe had like one person show up. But honestly, beyond that, everything else is available at anyone's leisure to go see. I don't know if I would do that, but you can. It is on the YouTube channel. Link should be on the Twitch. But basically, I will be doing a recap Wednesday anyways, so there's that. You just won't get all the fine details. And we'll basically kind of, outside of episode 1, because episode 1 is what it is, we'll kind of go over everything that's going on in the series and what basically has led us to where we're at. And then just hopefully get into this is the future of the series kind of a thing. And that's kind of what the current like quote unquote episode is. It's gonna be a so we're on episode 6 technically right now, but this is gonna be a 6.5, and the reason why it's gonna be a 6.5 is we ran out of time. Everyone was durdling, and they screwed up my plans. Like I pretty much what's gonna happen to Wednesday as well as what happened the last time we played. We're supposed to all be done in one episode. Like that was the plan. But, you know, D&D players fucking suck sometimes, and they just refuse to move it forward. Obviously today we're cleaning parts for the Fenice. I've done a test fit for the action base. The action base fits perfectly fine in the display case. And I will show you that here in a second once I clean all these parts and then can get them off of my mat. My only concern so far, and I guess I should technically wait till we get to that point, but you know, whatever. My only concern, you'll see it soon, is I have no idea if the kit itself is going to fit using the action base. And we'll kind of go over the plans in general, assuming it all fits. I do need to order some more parts, apparently. I just thought about that. I do want to buy some magnets, I think. I think magnets would be the best way to go about keeping it there. Question mark. I don't really want to glue the base into the display. That's kind of dumb. Like, yeah, I want to use a different display for the next project, and we can go over the next project here as well in a second. Question mark. So project D&D, and then I do plan to work on the schedule going forward. I want to have a more solidified schedule. And I know that's going to be hard for the next couple of weeks because I am working on this project as well. Especially once we start doing the painting process, it's going to be, at least during the painting process, there's going to be a lot of, I'm not going to be here, but I'm still going to need like 2 days a week. So maybe we'll have a build day and then the D&D session. And that's the thing. Like, I'm still going to have the D&D session going. This is not... Alright, we're just going to put these in here for now. I'm out of boxes, okay? I'm sorry. I had plans and they are not working. They are not working at all. That is filled with a single part. You know what? We'll flip that into there for now. Are those all the green bits? Yes, they are. I need to work on getting more things going for all this, but for the lovely display, let me just kind of bring that forward for y'all. Have to be very careful. It is not very smudge proof. Let's see here. It has a mirror in it, which is cool. That is our display. Unfortunately, we made a small mistake when we put this together the other day, and it's backwards. So I built it for a lefty, apparently. But there's the display board, or the display action base. There we go. The action base is in there. And that's about where that's at. We are really excited about this. I don't expect anyone else to have one. Because, like, let's be honest, I don't know. I don't even know what to expect at this place. Not gonna lie. Exactly. It's a nice case. Like, I don't know what to expect, though, when I go in. I I tried to do my um, reconnaissance. Yes, that is for the Fenice right now, the one that we are working on. I did try to do my reconnaissance the last Wednesday, which is why we also didn't do D&D. And the results were kind of meh. So out of the few people I met at the event, I don't know if they're all part of the builders there. That's not my problem. But basically, one of the builders was using... I have them right here. Some of these. These are pathetic. These are called entry grade nippers. You do not use these. These are what I use to pre-cut. I have 2 of them now because I forgot mine when I went. And then I use these for my final cut. Yeah, nippers. Don't use these. I use these. These you could theoretically get away with completely, but I like the cut on these. These are expensive, by the way, for those who don't know. These are like 50 to 80 bucks depending. These are like 12 bucks. These are also like 12 bucks. So like, why, if you're going to spend like 12 bucks for this, would you not just get this? I don't know. Some people. Also, grab the wrong nippers. But no, we decided to scout them out using a SD Gundam. I fixed it. I made a small mistake, unfortunately, but we did fix it. It is a transformable, so it is currently transformed into a kitsune. Where the fuck is the sword? Question mark. Okay, I think I just found it. So here's the sword that goes with it. Technically the sword goes in the mouth, but you know, it just doesn't want to be. So I built that while I was there because it was a 2-hour event and they close immediately when the event ends. And I was like, well, we're just gonna build something quick and then we're gonna leave. And that's what we did. We built and left. Because unfortunately the competition confused the shit out of me. Like I said, we had the guy who was running the most ridiculous nippers in the world. We had someone who I thought, well, maybe I can't do this competition. Like he wasn't doing anything special to his gunpla, but he had tools, lots of tools. Like he was like a professional looking kind of builder. Low key, not to be R word, but it might be because he was also of a particular nationality that I was afraid of what I was competing against. I was like, well, this man's looks like he's from Japan, so they're just better builders than we Americans when it comes to the Gundams. And I got a little scared. He was also building a premium Bandai kit, which, let's be honest, those are very hard to get a hold of. And I think the one he was building was very pricey. It was good looking though, because I looked it up later and I was like, oh, this is the kit he was working on. And then the other one was building a Kamen Rider. Why, I don't know, but hey, you know, you're allowed to build what you want to build. It was just a model kit night. It wasn't necessarily directed at Gundam. But, you know, is what it is. I almost slipped there and kind of pulled back into my blind spot, not gonna lie. I would say in the long run, I'm scared. I'm scared of this event. Like, I don't expect to win now. But at the same time, unless everyone was doing what I was doing, and I highly doubt that, because these people know each other, kind of. They were talking like they knew each other. And that's the thing that upset me a little bit, too, is like, They didn't even try and like talk to me, except for like one person who was like, "Hey, are you leaving?" Because they wanted the spot. Because they're like, "Oh, well, there's 2 seats right next to each other." That's literally the only communication I got that entire time. So you know what? The kid who had the trashy entry grade nippers trying to do a model kit you should never do them with. Like he was doing a master grade, which is pretty much what this is, a master grade. But um yeah, no. I basically he was looking at a model that was a premium Bandai kit. And I was like, "You know what? My instincts kicked in and told me to just buy it." So I bought it. I can't agree with my decision. It was a lot of money. So I am kind of sad about that I spent $200 on a singular kit that honestly can't say I was hyped about, but I was not in a good mood that day. So decisions were made. Decisions were made. Other than that, what is everybody up to these days? I know we don't really get to see each other anymore because I obviously live a bajillion miles away now. I should probably check on some people real quick. I also need to go red on Discord. I'm not gonna lie, I totally forgot about that. Oh, that's right. He said he wasn't gonna be there for that. Okay. I know you're still there. Honestly, I don't know. There's not really many reasons I had to stay there. Like I didn't really have friends realistically. I mean, work friends don't count. Um I the It's not what I mean, okay? Oh my god. But like other than that, like at the time my family was not great with everything. So the best decision was oh, and obviously, being removed from that job for dumb reasons. Cuz I'm sorry, but PTO is PTO. It should be able to be used however the fuck I want to, right? And then just, having family the way they were at the time, I just needed to get out and find somewhere else to go, and I did. It's been okay being here. I definitely will say that if I didn't come here, it would have definitely been harder for me to have my partner visit when she did, and having her visit again, as my parents are just great people sometimes. They try, but they fail. But no, for those of you just joining us, so we're working on the Fenice for our contest piece. I feel like, oh, it's right there. And we were just kind of mostly, before we kind of went on a bad rant, we were talking about my D&D session that's coming up Wednesday and some of the tidbits about that. So yeah. We showed off our case as well for the contest piece. If you did not see it and you happen to be in... I think I put it in V's channel. Scroll the fuck up. I know I put it in someone else's channel though. Okay, I did put it in V's channel. Since most of you I would know through V. And if you don't, and you are some of my lovely people from Transcendence, well, I absolutely don't think I put it in Transcendence, not gonna lie. I did not. I need to make a channel for this, not gonna lie. Transcendence is not mine, but I definitely do a lot with them there and try and make things work. Someday after the rebrand, I might look into a personal Discord for the Discord, or not Discord, wow, for the Twitch. But I mean, what's the point really? I don't know. Everyone has one. Everyone has one, and that's the problem. Like, it's literally just the same, you know, 500 people in other channels. I'm not good with making bots, or not necessarily making bots, but using bots in Discord. Like in the current Discord that I have for my D&D squad, we don't have a single bot because I don't know how to use them, and literally none of the other ones know how to use bots. Which is just not a thing. It's just not a thing, and that's okay. That is absolutely okay. I need to figure out where that piece goes, because, like, not gonna lie, I don't think I want to prime all these and then paint them all. But I do think that the inner frame is going to need to be painted, whether I like it or not. It's just gonna look better than some crappy plastic. I say that, but we'll see how tomorrow goes. So tomorrow I won't be here. As much as I would love to be here. I don't have a stream day planned anyways, but I'm going to try and sit down for once. Since I'll have all of my parts I need, I'm going to try and sit down and actually have a priming session. We're going to prime, and then maybe if I feel up to, well, I won't have that time. Never mind. I was going to say maybe if I have the time, I'd also paint, but I know it's going to take a lot of time for that shit to dry. And I'll effectively, after everything, have a, what? By the time I get home and everything, I will have 8 hours to do everything. Maybe 8 hours. More like 7, let's be honest. Maybe 6. And most of that 6 hours is probably just going to be it sitting there and drying. And well, not necessarily drying, but curing. Curing, I think, is the word we're looking for. Let's be fair. It's going to mostly be cured. And I mean, is it the thing? It's a thing. I'm not looking forward to it, but you gotta do what you gotta do. But that's what I try and win a contest, right? I don't even know what you get if you win. It's literally just, oh, you win an award. That's gonna be probably really depressing. It does have an entry fee, so that gives me some hope. And I guess realistically, I don't care. This project was gonna get done anyways, but it's more. And this kind of puts me on a time clock. And that's the problem I have. I don't want to be put on a time clock necessarily. Like, this is something I wanted to do for fun. But, you know, at the same time, it could just be a quick and easy win contest, not gonna lie. Like, I saw my competition. But, let's be fair. My competition looked like most of the games. They ain't got the fucking money for an airbrush. They ain't got the money to make their good. I get it. Someone's using entry numbers. Well, the other people had good tools, but I don't know. I guess maybe I'm just not that scared of it. If anything, I'm scared of myself and how I'm just gonna before I even sit down to prime. And then paint. But I want to do this. I see the potential of doing it. There's a lot of things that I can do out of it. And that's kind of where we're going. As it's like, well, I can do this, I succeed, it's gonna be great, great. But if I don't succeed, we are absolutely scared if we don't succeed. Um, but I have my second project. We are going to cut down a little bit, actually, and not really cut down. Let's be clear. It's going to be a diorama project. A fucking diorama. Um, so there was at one point where I was going to do everybody's kit who's partaking in the campaign, quote unquote, strictly just the people playing in the campaign. Just because if I do more, it's already 4 characters. I'll start again. It's been a while. I haven't looked at my character sheets in like 2 weeks. But I don't know. We'll see. I have to get a hold of a lot of figure out how to customize, and that's what I'm terrified of. So this kit, unfortunately, was supposed to be a different one. Fully fabricate a bow. So the decision was I would cut back the down to just the glider of my Gundam. Yes, I'm using an actual Gundam as a guide for another Gundam. We're just... And honestly, I'm not sure how I feel about it, but we're going to go with it, and we're going to enjoy it. Maybe at some point I will go back and fabricate that bow, but I don't know. And then I do probably want to start doing other streams, okay? So I was actually thinking about this a while back, and I just haven't done it yet. I was hoping to get another Steam sale because the last one I missed, unfortunately. I just was not paying attention. I do want to do on the side an occasional stream day where I just game rather than just build for people. Like, yes, people want to hear me talk, I guess. I don't know why. Maybe they just want to support me by being here, and I appreciate those people. They're far and few. It'd be great if we could get more, though. And that's partially why I'm looking at other stream ideas, because let's be fair, makers and crafting isn't cutting it unless you already have a dedicated community. And unfortunately, as much as people have tried to hype me up, it is not working. I cannot get the people that watch them, which is somewhere around like 20 to 30 people at a time, to come here and watch. Is what it is. We have to live with the fact that we just suck. And maybe it's because I don't have a giveaway thing going, but to be fair, like, I just don't have the subs for that yet. I do want to get to a point where I can have the subscribers to start doing giveaways. But we'll see. We'll see. For now, it's just building, and hoping for the best out of this contest. What the oh, this is my bit spin. We found the bit spin. Cool. We are getting there. I would like to check my Amazon real quick, though, because we are waiting on my sanding sticks, amongst other things. So I've got sanding sticks coming today. I've got airflow improver. What is it called? I don't care. Airflow improver for my airbrush. And then a polish sponge. So that way I can go in after I've destroyed the kit, because let's be fair, cutting nibs is only so good. Sometimes you have to go in and like sand them, and then polish them. So far, the truck isn't even fucking close to me. I love that, and it's supposed to be delivered in the next like 50 minutes. At the latest. Keyword latest. More parts. We are currently just cleaning parts up, getting them kind of set aside for now, unfortunately. There wasn't really a whole lot more that I could like pre-assemble. For those that can kind of see it and have just kind of joined us, we have the inner frame kind of ready to go. Obviously, pop parts as we need to. We have built the action base. We have lost a finger, question mark? Kindly go fuck yourself. That's not good. It'll turn up. It'll turn up. They always do. Bitches. But we're just kind of cutting parts right now, chatting, going over obviously things for next D&D session. I'm excited to continue that, not gonna lie. Like, I had this cool fight planned out, and then my players decided that they were gonna just take their sweet time. And yeah, we totally want to finish up this season 1, not gonna lie, so we can get into season 2. We'll see. We got a big battle coming up. Technically right now the players are currently in the middle of a quote unquote arena match. They are testing out they were they were included in a quote unquote like beta test for the quote unquote next expansion in the D&D series. Well, in this case it would be the oh, hi Doku. Oh god. Hi V. Hi everybody who's joined us through the raid. We're just kind of thank you. Hold on. Let me add that to be allowed. I appreciate that one, Exia. That's beautiful. And oh my god. Why? I just accepted it. You're all up to no good. Absolutely. But I do appreciate y'all showing up. So I know. I should turn it off, not gonna lie. But you know, I really haven't properly looked at everything. Also raid, yes. No, I do appreciate the raid. That was not in my plans. Never is. We were just kind of going over everything that's got kind of planned this week. Today, obviously, we're just cutting parts. Have I done anything? What do you mean done anything? Okay, you want to see what I fucking done in the last 45 minutes? We got parts. And yeah, that almost happened. About to get submissive. I've always been that. What are you talking about? You can't just about to. No, right now, unfortunately, there's a pop-up. What kind of pop-up? Oh, yeah. I don't know. I didn't really set things, okay? But if you haven't, we do appreciate follows, for all those who have just joined us from V's. I'm sure most of you have already followed, actually. Let's be fair. But just in case, check that out. We do, now that I have a chance to talk about all this, we do Gundam building as well. On the side, though, technically what the channel was originally made for is they're trying. Thank you. What am I trying, though? Technically the channel was originally created for our D&D campaign, which sparked the idea. There's a shout out thing. Oh, there's an introduction. Damn. What intro? And what shout out? Mate, what the fuck are you talking about? Are you actually, like, looking at my channel? Thank you, Rusted. We appreciate that follow. Every follow is a step closer to, sponsorships. I don't know. Just saying random shit at this point. Your D&D campaign's my harem? No, our D&D campaign is Gundam related, actually. So, for those who have bothered to watch the like build series, which is, you know, build fighters, try fighters, technically it's more relatable to build divers and re-rise, as well as the quote-unquote metaverse. I love being not in the spotlight here. Thank you. I need to move the camera again. But basically, it's along those lines. And so the Fenice, which I'm building right now, is not, in fact, the Gundam that I am rolling in the series. It is something even far worse. Shut the fuck up. Yes, it's Kip Ash. Bother install basic stuff. I have basic stuff, but I don't know what basic stuff you mean and what you want. Cool. Ramen shops. Always lovely. V, you're supposed to help me about this, okay? I'm a total English, right? I'm a total newbie, and I have no idea what I'm doing. Take care of your precious, submissive, and breedable little bitch who has no idea what the fuck she's doing, other than just cutting parts off a sprue and hoping for the best. No, but serious. So the Rusted was not expecting that. I know you didn't. It was a joke. Oh my god. Enjoy your dinner. Dick. Complains about my stream and then just says I'm going to dinner. Like that wasn't part of the plan from the beginning. Scapegoating off of me with your raid. Like, here everybody, I don't want you anymore. I want food. Have this random person. Okay, Rested. Enjoy your food as well. Ooh. But yeah, so the Fenice that I'm building right now is technically not part of the Gundam being used by the players. It is, but it's not. So I'm actually using the Fenice as a glider. Yeah, a glider. My character is technically a Wing Zero Custom EU, and I am toting a bow. Yes, totally using a bow instead of a gun in a series about guns. The disrespect. Okay, I get that it's disrespectful, but here's the thing. You know what's not available? You know what's not available? The Fenice's bike, okay? That kit is unavailable. You know what's available? The Fenice. So, yes. Like, I'm sorry. I can't help it that there are certain kits that are available to the world and certain kits that are not. Yeah, the Meteor Hopper. Exactly. You can't get the Meteor Hopper without... I don't even think if you paid an arm and a leg could you get a hold of a Meteor Hopper. They're either already built or already built and bad. So the idea was just to have a glider. No. Fuck no. I'm well aware of that one. The problem with that one is you need two of them. I don't want two of them. At that point, I would rather get... let me see if I can find it real quick. Stuck in work. Okay. It's not the same thing. New type. New type. Is it on new type? Maybe. Is it a cross frame girl? I don't think it is. No, it's not. Frame arms? Probably not. Anyways, so one of the girl plaws has a literal fucking bike. And I don't know which one it is. Variable fighter girls? No. That's just Macross stuff. Maybe it isn't 30-minute sisters. No. You know, I hate that you've got me looking for this now. Okay, the Meteor Hopper only has one wheel. I know it has one wheel, but it's not the same. It is not the same. Okay, I know for a fact I saw this thing on new type. Why can't I find it? Fantasy Girls? There it is. Well, there's one of them. It's out of stock. But there's this Cyber Forest Shadow Yafuna Malkina. I'm sure I can find that on eBay. Or something equivalent. But again, there are bikes. There are bikes. Options that I could be doing, and I'm not. I get that. But honestly, the Meteor Hopper is hard to replace. Big Bad Toy Store. I've not heard of that one. I will have to take a look. Actually, before I waste my time on that, is that US or UK? Cause with okay, cool. Let's take a look. See, cause not to be rude to the UK people, but lately, anything that's imported in the world just kind of sucks dick. It just doesn't work. Just doesn't work, and like, I ain't got time for that shit. Big Bad Toy Store, blah blah blah. Sellers, featured pre-orders, new arrivals. I want Gundam. Huh. Oh, there's Gundam. Wait, why did I pick Gundam? I'll look at this later. I have people to entertain. You know, poorly. As as I do. They don't have the Hopper. They might have the Kotobu Yuki Kite. Hopper, Meteor Hopper. There's a search function here. As all stores should have. They don't even have a locator on that. That's cool. So yeah, they don't have it. I don't know. It's too late. It's too late. D&D campaign is already well set in its ways, and yeah. But this Fenice is not also going to be that one. Like, we decided that while doing this project, and to save a little bit of money, because the next project is going to be a diorama of everyone's kit. Like, I plan to build all 5 players' kits, quote unquote 5 players. It's technically 4, but straight builder. What are you talking about, straight builder? You do realize that I plan to fucking prime this thing and repaint it, right? How is that a straight builder? We gay, ho. We gay. We gay for the whammons. But no. No. I meant it as an insult. Well, too bad. Too fucking bad. I can't be a straight builder because I am customizing this shit. Exactly. I mean, technically you're not wrong. Here's a straight build that I have. And then I have another one, which is the real grade God Gundam that I did recently. But other than that, we're gonna not do straight builds realistically if we can help it. I also actually at some point plan to go out of my way to buy a second real grade God Gundam. This one is broken, unfortunately. We made a small mistake, but in the arm, it's a minor inconvenience. But It's enough of an inconvenience, and also I want to go ahead and repaint it. The idea is that I haven't seen one done this way, and I'm surprised. I would love to go in and paint a God Gundam in the Neo Japan scheme. Now that sounds boring because it's only white and red, right? But there's going to be some detail changes. One, the inner frame. I have to double check the importance of that real quick, but the idea would be the inner frame is going to be a nice silver, probably. And we're going to use silver to kind of break it up, but otherwise it's okay. Enjoy your food. I know. I'm such a lovely host that I keep y'all away. Bye. Bye. Oof. Yeah. Yeah, so tomorrow the plan is to do priming, to test that out. I've never used an airbrush before, folks. So that's gonna be a thing. No, you didn't. You're good. Prime D's nuts. Yeah, where's your fucking prime? I'm kidding. I will tell you with the custom paint. Go get some fucking food first. You've already decided you want food. I'm not telling you shit about it now. You won't get to hear about the Neo Japan God Gundam. You've made a decision. You wanted food. I'm gonna put my foot down on this idea. But no, other than that, what do you mean though, V? What do you mean about basic bitch? Like nothing. Like I have stuff, sort of. I don't know. I don't know how to use Twitch. Tell him to tell me about the scheme. I will press the button, okay? I have hit my quota for the day already, okay? I don't have to sit here and stream anymore. Get the shout out thing so raiders are easier to handle. What shout out thing? And what do you mean easier to handle? I'm handling the raiders just fine. I don't need, like, it literally tells me, hey, look, you've been raided. It literally tells me, hey, you've been raided by so-and-so. It tells me all of this. Why do I need anything else? Do you want me to, what else does it do for me? That the system doesn't already tell me. No. No, I haven't. Usually you're the one who raids into people. I don't think I've ever seen you get raided. I mean, that's easy. I could literally just shout out people. I do, but like, look at this. I can literally type shout out and then V. Boom. Boom. See? I did it. I didn't need an extra mod to do it. Took me 5 seconds. Took me 5 seconds to do that. I didn't need a mod to tell me to do it. Just saying. Just saying. I'm so confused, but yes, we do need to sit aside at some point. What do you mean a thing? What kind of thing? I feel like, I don't know, I'm concerned. I'm also looking for a finger. And I have to find that finger at some point. Butt things. I don't care about that. Butt thing. What kind of butt thing? Should I be concerned? Should I disappear from the streaming world? That's that bad of a thing? See? I got the Kofi. The Kofi's down. That was easy. That one took care of itself at least. But I do need stuff that obviously... I do need stuff that takes, like, I need better stuff, obviously. I get that. I realize how bland my stream looks. Auto mod for the win. What? Oh my god. Stop. Stop doing shit that I need to fucking turn around and fix. There, fixed. Okay, look. Look, I will... I don't know. I don't know why the fuck it has that on there anyways, because... It already asked me, is your channel need to be checked? Am I though? Am I really? It doesn't sound like I'm doing a good job. You're giving me a lot of shit. I'm gonna go cry in a corner. The E hasn't kicked in all the way yet, okay? No. I'm sorry, no. Just for that, V, I might have to end my stream. That is only a Sephi thing. I'm sorry. Well, you can bite someone other than me. Look, I know. Yeah, bite your food. There you go. That's a good point. That is a good point. Let's bite some food. You want building. Well, I'm sorry. Let me just build. I'm not building today, okay? I'm just no. I would love to build. And we're building technically, but we're not building anything. Look, I built this, okay? I built it. And all those parts are going to go to this once it's all painted. I got to repaint it. Nice nails. Yes, I know this is broken. Speaking of nails, I do need some suggestions, not going to lie. Tuesday is around the corner. I got an appointment set up because of this motherfucker. I'm going to go get them redone. I just don't know what colors yet. And I realize that I'm going to ask you what colors. And it's not going to matter because the colors are going to speak to me. Like, we got this ESPN thing going on. Or ESP, whatever. I don't know. English. Oh, there's my G Fuel. Okay, I will keep that in mind to stay away from a. No, I will stay away from that. At least for now. My thought actually that's a good idea, but I will wait until I decide to build a Trans Am kit. I do want to pick up the Trans Am, I think it's the 00. But it is one of those ones that's got the special bits. Where is this? Okay, I'm just gonna have to hope that the finger is in my box. I'm missing a finger, I think, actually. Anyways, back to pit parts. This is the master. Oh, for the Trans Am. I have no idea, but this is the master grade. This is 100% the master grade. I'm not, as much as I want to be ready for a perfect grade, I am not. I'm scared to I can't say I'm scared to drop $200 on a kit. I already did that by accident. The kit told me to buy it. Let's look in here real quick. Maybe I already have it. There's a finger. PG's only looks here. They're as easy as a master grade. Okay, okay. Well, and that's fair. I guess the reality of it is more I'm scared of the price tag. I'm not gonna lie, it's the price tag that scares me. Okay, I think I found the finger. We're good. We're good. There should only be 2 fingers in the entire kit. Isn't that right? Where's... Oh, it's right here. Let's see what the sprue says. Oh, yeah. I can totally see these fucking sprues. Where's my better picture? 00 riser assembled next week and see what a $280 kit looks like. Yeah, I would appreciate something like that. So it's funny. I don't understand this one. Don't ask. The Exia and the 00, I don't like them, technically speaking. But that's because I didn't realize when I played Gundam Dynasty Warriors 3. Dynasty Warriors Gundam 3. There we go. Anyways, so I played it. And I didn't realize that I was using the 00 the entire time. Yeah. It's complicated. It's complicated. I do like my melee suits that are quick. So I don't hate it. I don't hate it. But if there's any kits I absolutely hate, it's got to be the RX-78 2. Well, really any RX-78s to begin with. They're just, nah. They're boring. They're bland. They don't do anything. The 00, the only problem I have with the 00 is when the drives. Yeah. Well, your full armor is different. Okay, I'm sorry. A full armor is not... Exactly. See, that's the thing, though. That's no longer an RX-78. That's a different kit. That's a different kit. That's not an RX-78 anymore. It's kind of like the High Nu. The High Nu basically is an RX-78, isn't it? But other shit's on it. So it's no longer an RX-78. Whatever, RX, FA, same thing. No one cares. Nobody cares. A new? Well, okay. You know, what if... What is this kit? This is H. H is the only one that comes with fingers. We're good. We're good. We're good. I think I found the missing finger. The new is a prototype of a unicorn. I'm gonna be honest with you. I did not know that. That is beautiful. I love learning lore by complaining about models. See, that's the point. That's the point of everything. Is just you just complain about something, and then someone brings lore to your attention. You're like, well, okay. Psycho frames for days. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that I like the unicorn either, but cool. I don't know. I think the unicorn's a little bit overhyped as well, is what it is. But, you know, at the end of the day, someone probably says the same exact shit about the God Gundam, which, you know, is one of the Gundams I praise. And then obviously I praise all the Estrays. I mean, to be fair, Sazabi and Nightingale are literally the same model. One's just a light novel version, and one's the anime version. Well, quote unquote anime version. So they're basically the same model. It's just, Herder, we don't want to animate that thing. We don't like your story, Herder. Let's rewrite it to make it more anime friendly. So they're the same thing, and obviously I know you know that, but I only recently learned about that. I do like the Nightingale. Sorry, I do need to fix my camera setup too. So I might have to look into like an arm or something for that, question mark, if that's a thing. Because I know where it's at is not a good spot, but I also don't have anywhere else to put it without moving the screen forward, and then it's obnoxious. So I just need an arm. It is a Logitech webcam, so it's not great either. It does the job. Okay, okay. Something to work towards. Maybe something to work towards. Yeah, okay. I will have to look up this particular item. Maybe pull up the Firefox. Amazon. We want a arm with locking joint for streaming, question mark. See if that helps. Okay, okay. This one's 50. There are options though. Overhead camera mount. Sure, what is your lovely big secret that's, you know, technically not a secret, but is a secret? Still waiting on that. I know, we still need to talk about background music, okay? I'm well aware. Conversation is... It's going. The biggest thing is, like, unfortunately, some of my conversation today specifically, before y'all kind of joined, I do notice that I had to kind of re-say things a few times. Okay, okay. Tuesday, let me think where I'm at. Well, so Wednesday I have my D&D stuff, but I have to see when. But Tuesday, Tuesday I might have plans. We'll see. I will verify everything and I will let you know about that. But yes, I definitely need to work on this a little bit. The music thing again, I could. The biggest problem is yeah, we don't know. I'm concerned about the whole quote unquote copyright strike thing. So that's why I just don't play music. Not that I care, but like also we don't want them to just Twitch ban us because, you know, 3 strikes you're out kind of shit. And then obviously conversation. I've been mostly discussing today about, you know, kind of the rest of the week plans wise as far as streaming goes. That's really about it. And then you obviously joined at a awkward time where I don't remember what I was talking about, but it wasn't great. It's a pretty bad conversation, not gonna lie. I don't remember who I was talking to either. But that's what that is. And yes, I realize that I need to also be muting my phone probably. I've done a decent job by muting Discord. And then yeah, background music would be nice. Just cuz like even I am kind of like I need the distraction a little bit too, in a sense. Oh my god. Whatever. It's a minor inconvenience to cut that. So all the parts that are clean are gonna go over there. Um, but after this, and maybe I do need to break it up a little bit. So might honestly look at another kit. Currently available. Like the problem is too, currently available. I've got my real grade Epion. I think there's been plenty enough time between when Gundam did it, but also at the same time, I don't want to do that kit because that kit is on my list to be painted. Not because I need to for a project, but because I'm sorry, I really want to paint that kit. Any other available kits? Let's take a look. Alright, so we are free with no issues. So, sorry, Freya. So, available kits on hand. I do have a Sandrock, a Delanza, a Zegok. Unfortunately, an At guy. I don't want to talk about that. I could build the Kishtara, but I also kind of might want to paint that one. I also don't want to take away from Rat, who is still working on theirs. I have a Schwarz Ritter. The Rinko needs to be repainted. There's the Epion. A GM Custom. I could conceivably build this a full mechanics Barbados Lupus. Maybe that's what we'll do to break it up. We will build that full mechanics Lupus. I don't know what people's thoughts are on that one, but I feel like no one's built that recently. A Lupus in general, to be fair. I don't think anyone's built not Lupus, a Barbados. So yeah, maybe the next time I do a build stream, I will do that to kind of break up the monotony of doing this. I don't know. Maybe I just won't do the contest either. We'll see. We'll see. Sorry, I'm still kind of recovering from stuff. But yeah, as far as the competition goes, since none of you were here for that conversation, I honestly don't feel like there's a competition at all. One person was using entry grade nippers on a master grade kit, and I wanted to cry. I almost wanted to just walk out and go home. There was, sorry, it's a million degrees in here, so we're gonna switch this over to cool and then drop that down. So we got the kid that's using high and entry grades on master grade kits. Like, no, just if you're gonna spend money on a kit, you better spend money on your tools. Like, even if you had these, I would have been okay. I like these ones. I don't want to use them against the kit, but I would use them to, like, I already used them to cut them off the gates. But they are just not, and I don't know. My next opponent that I can think of who's probably more than likely going to enter, I'm actually low-key terrified of them. They were building a P Bandai kit, and they looked like they were doing a solid job of everything. Like, I don't know, I just feel like, other than the fact that they won't probably use an airbrush at all, like, I fully expect them to just straight build, is what it is, but they would probably have the highest quality straight build. Like, they are like an Iori say, okay, that doesn't really help a lot of you. But, like, they look like they were a top builder for someone who didn't customize a damn thing. The other person had a lot of stuff in their bag. Unfortunately, I think what they had was a lot of this garbage. And I say this garbage because I did test a little bit today. And you can't see it really well, but like right here. So these are all new for me. I tested both of these. I didn't know what I was doing. I've never used these before. So I just kind of randomly guessed because they were not just spitting up, like they were purely white. And I guessed, and I pushed it against this. And it opened them, I guess. I don't know. Instructions all in Japanese. I didn't know what I was doing. I just guessed. I clicked them like a pen in reverse, and they started working. The gold, on the other hand, worked a little too well. When I popped it open, it left a lovely like pool here. So yeah, I'm glad this is on the trash mat that I'm going to be replacing, hopefully. They went smoothly onto my test subject, but I'm going to say in the long run, I do not like Gundam markers. As panel liners, sure. They were fine as the panel lining markers are fine. It's just I don't like the idea of using them as a paint. So I'm going to skip that. We're gonna full on airbrush this thing, and then hopefully I don't have to do any touch-ups. I have brush skills if I need to, though. I have a lot of brush skill because despite usually paying someone else to do my Warhammer models, on fair occasion I would do them myself. I could do it. It's just not something that I could put myself to do long term. So I usually had someone else who had time on their hands and, needed a little bit of support to, be able to buy things that they wanted. So I helped them out because they helped me out, kind of a thing. And that's what I like to do sometimes is, just help other people out when I can. They did a really decent job with my armies. Unfortunately, I sold most of them because I'm just not that, like, good at sticking to a project, so to speak. Especially with Warhammer. Because I want everything. But at the same time, I want nothing. Unfortunately, since moving, I want nothing to do with Warhammer. I've tried to get back into it, but the community here is non-existent, abysmal, and most importantly, I just don't care. And I've gotten into Gunpla again, and I'm pretty happy with it so far. I'm excited to see the customizations that I can pull off, and honestly, I'm gonna be very honest with you. I hate Twitch. That sounds really bad, but like I used to be one of those people like, why would I go watch somebody else do something, right? But, recently, I just get on people's streams and I watch them. And for whatever reason, I've enjoyed it. Maybe it's cause... Huh? Oh. Don't care. I don't know. But yeah, like, that's kind of where things are. We're enjoying Twitch for what it is. Obviously, I understand that I need to go in and fix a lot of things and need to mute my fucking phone. Okay, no more interruptions. There is technically a reason why I have it unmuted because I do have one viewer who, unfortunately, we haven't been able to fix their Twitch yet. So they just normally text me because they are a friend from back when I lived in my previous state, and the one who ended up winning my well, not really winning because it wasn't a contest, but someone who I gifted a Garibaldi rebake on my last stream, question mark? I don't remember which one it was. It was probably the last one. It's been a while since I've streamed. No. That was a Tuesday stream. Sorry. So I've streamed since then, I think. My Tuesday stream last week was when I gave that away. And yeah, I want to do more giveaways in general. Well, I want to do giveaways to begin with, but we're not at that point, unfortunately. So hopefully in the near future we will be. Um, I do have a lot of, Prime subs in my system right now, but not nearly enough to get there. Um, Obviously, everyone showing up to watch, it really does help a little bit here and there with the ads. I'm trying to keep as few ads as possible. I would like to get away from ads as a whole because they are both not beneficial to me completely, and they're not beneficial to y'all. But we are not at that point yet. Hopefully I can get us a sponsor. Oop, we're continuing to lose bits. Alright, so that part's done. We have what's left. So I've got one more H sprue. And this is where everybody leaves. I got another C sprue, a G sprue. I've got two more PC parts. And then I need to clean that up. I don't know where that came from, but it is in this kit. We've got 3 white sprues, which are going to be repainted. So these are my 3 white sprues are going to be my pink bits that I'm painting up. And ultimately the decision on pink, because originally it was going to be another purple, I remembered that this kit came with clear bits for the shielding. And I thought, well, why don't I try and make some of the actual painted bits kind of match up with the for lack, I think these are all mostly shield parts as well as full cloths. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've watched fighters, yeah. So we're gonna try and just match up colors there. This kit obviously has a lot going in the paint scheme right here. So with the whites, they're going to go with that pink color. The yellows, which, let me get you that box. It's attached to my Astolfo. So my yellow parts, my red parts, and my green parts. My yellows are going to be a gold. I don't like yellow. I don't like orange. I'm okay with gold, but I feel like a gold will be really good for that. My reds, this is going to be the hot take. My red is going to be a silver. I don't feel like the red does fit with the color scheme already of being, purple, pink and stuff, but that's a lot of colors in the red spectrum, so to speak. And I want silver in this, not gonna lie. And silver is very important to what makes the Violet Veil kind of series what it is. The green is the focal color in this kit, obviously. Purple. We're going purple. All the inner frames you've been seeing me cut all day are going to be a more gunmetal color. And that is the kit. Hopefully it turns out as planned. Fuck you, but yeah, have a good eat and game time. Just you help me out, so my response is fuck you. Bet. Not like that though. Not like that. No, but yeah, no. Enjoy your food and your game time. We're probably gonna end soonish, anyways, because well, I do enjoy that everyone has come, and I really am happy that you're all here. There's just a lot that I have planned today, and we just wanted to get a little bit of streaming going. And I do appreciate everyone showing up and joining us, even if they were autofoxing. Okay. I don't think I have them, so I will definitely take 5 seconds here to go find them. And we will... Yeah... Because there's also Anisha, but she's kind of got her account. Let me see what we got for autofoxing. I would love to take a look at somebody else. once in a while. You know, just share the love. Share the love. Let's see what Autofoxen is doing real quick. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Let's build some robots. I mean, they have the love apparently, but I do agree. We'll take a look because I do need to network more, so I do appreciate that that choice there. So I will definitely hit them up next, even though they have their fair amount of viewers, and Anisha's kind of doing their own thing. Other than that, from the looks of it, no one else is building at the moment. Ooh, they're building a red astray. They got me. They got me. You win. You win. So we're gonna hit them up. How about that? So can I get a /reaid Autofoxen? I do appreciate everyone coming, but yeah, we're gonna close this up a little bit earlier than planned. It was a last minute thing anyways.
Mission's done.